And hello everyone and welcome to Front Row Virginia, Northwestern Virginia for tonight's playoff action. It's the Class 3 Region B semifinal matchup between two teams destined to play in the regional final next Saturday afternoon. Tonight the James Monroe Yellow Jackets and the Warren County Wildcats face off for a spot in the region final. The Warren County, Bob, won the toss but deferred and will be kicking off to James Monroe. Here's your kick, end over end kick into the end zone for the touchback. And James Monroe will open up this football game from their own 20-yard line. Glad to have you along tonight on channel, we'll get to it.
We got to read the list, right?
Channel 1883, Verizon Channel 41, and on the World Wide Web at www.regionalwebtv.com. And we're set for playoff football action up in the mountains, and it's cold tonight for this playoff game. James Monroe with a 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Quarterback under center. Long signal count. It's going to throw the football. It has a man, and it's going to be caught for a huge gain out across the 45 to about the 47-yard line. So the Yellow Jackets open up this football game passing the football, Bob, with a nice completion out across the 45.
They had to be knowing that, if they gave JM the football first, that they were going to try to score, so here it goes.
Yellow Jackets break huddle with a little pep in their step here with a 1st and 10 yards to go at their 47. It's going to be a run up the middle, breaking tacklers out across midfield down to the Warren County 46-yard line. So
if I wasn't mistaken, that was A.J. Johnson, and he's already started picking his way through the defense.
So a gain of 7 yards on that play, setting up a second. And about 2 yards to go for James Monroe. Receiver to the near side of the field. That's going to be a delayed run. Conaway on the carry, picks up 4 yards, and that will be enough for JM first down.
I tell you what, he showed a lot of desire last week, and I think he had a lot to do with them coming back on Brentsville.
Well, I'm Herman Kay. The guy sitting beside me is Bob Blackburn, bringing you tonight's game on Channel 18 and 83, Verizon Channel 41. A little swing pass over the head of the antenna receiver falls incomplete, stopping the clock with 10:50 to go in this opening quarter.
That play looked like it would work if he'd gotten that ball down just a little bit.
Well, the Yellow Jackets, Bob, notched another postseason win. The Rich Survey era last week with a 38-16 win over Brentsville. Second, 10 yards to go for the Yellow Jackets. Pitch sweep around the left side, turns it upfield, pushed out of bounds down near the 36-yard line.
Yeah, he had blockers down there. The question is, did he go out of bounds?
That game last week, Bob, the Yellow Jackets started slow, trailing 16-7 at the half. After some fine-tuning and adjustments, JM scored 31 unanswered second-half points in a 38-16 rout of Brentsville Tigers. Third, and about 4 yards to go for the Yellow Jackets, and it's a run. The lean, close to that first down marker. I think he's got it.
Yeah, that was AJ. He's had 2 runs up the middle, and both of them have been good for him.
And they moved the chain on the far side of the field. Seems to be a fast pace.
It does
start to this football game, and the Yellow Jackets are certainly looking good on this opening drive. Yellow Jackets with a 1st and 10 yards to go from the Warren County 31-yard line. Operating from the shotgun, swing pass in the flat, made one guy miss, and a host of Warren County players coming up to make the play. Loss of a yard, setting up a second, and 11 yards to go for James Monroe.
Yeah, it came right out with Zach Davis tonight. I guess Jack Hardy's going to see some action only if Davis is hurt or not doing so well, and so far he's doing very well.
Well, it was Zach Davis, Bob, in that second half of last week's game that gave him the spark.
It did.
For the Yellow Jackets to come from behind. 2nd and 11 yards to go. Yellow Jackets. Quarterback rolling out with the football, looking upfield, and he's going to be hit for a loss back out at the 35. The ball came out, but the ground cannot cause a fumble.
Okay, they're going to have to come up with something here. They've been rolling down the field, and I would say it would be a passing down.
Quarterbacks Zach Davis and Jack Hardy each threw a touchdown apiece last week, and both to guess their favorite target, Chris Reeves-Williams.
Yeah.
3rd and about 14 yards to go. That's A.J. Johnson on the carry, and A.J.'s going to be hit at the line of scrimmage, and that's going to set up a 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets, will they punt the football here?
You know, it's after Hernandez hit a 40-yarder last week, this would be beyond that. I think probably they're going for it. Okay, that took care of that.
So the Yellow Jack, well, they got the punter in there, Bob.
Ooh, I didn't see back. I didn't look far enough.
And they got a new punter taking his time, gets off a nice high punt. He kind of angles it and picked up, immediately tackled inside the 5 down to about the 4-yard line. So the Yellow Jackets will try to pin Warren County back inside that 5-yard line. And that's a gutsy call to come up and field that football.
Yeah, deep in the territory.
Yep. So Warren County with the football for the first time tonight with 8:26 to go in this first quarter. No score from Front Row, Virginia. K.J. Conaway and Amara Bonham had touchdowns last week. Defensively, the Yellow Jackets want to keep them pinned in back inside that 5-yard line. 1st and 10 for Warren County, and no going on that running play, a loss of a yard on that play, and they'll push the ball back to about the 3 or 4-yard line.
Well, that let them know real quick what kind of defense we have here.
Yellow Jackets, I don't think I've seen these uniforms either, Bob. Have you?
You know, they do look a little bit different from what we've seen.
And they look pretty, too.
Yeah.
Quarterback standing in his end zone, throws a pass, and he skips it off the ground. And that falls incomplete. That was nearly a lateral.
Yeah, and not only that, JM could have picked that thing off.
Picked it up.
Wow.
So 3rd down and 11 yards to go for Warren County at their 4-yard line. 7:55, no score in this playoff game. Quarterback standing in his end zone, looking to throw the football. Has a man with the catch and with speed into JM territory in the secondary. That's going to be about a 97-yard touchdown pass completion. And the JM secondary get burned on that pass play. He caught that thing at about the 35-yard line, Bob. Got a low arch in his back when he hit midfield, and it was clear sailing after that, showing tremendous speed. And just like that, Warren County out in front by the score of 6-0. We'll say a 96-yard touchdown pass from the quarterback. We'll find out who that receiver was. Warren County is set for the extra point here. A man coming in late on that extra point team. Now he's set. The snap to hold, the kick, and it's up, and it is good. So timeout on the field, 7:41 to go in this Class 3 Region B semifinal game. The score is Warren County 7, James Monroe nothing. We'll be back after this. Welcome back to Warren County High School. That was number 11, Jacob Good, on the receiving end of that long touchdown pass. Quarterback was standing in his end zone, Bob.
Yeah, and we knew pregame that Good was good.
On return for the Yellow Jackets, nice return out to the 28-yard line, where the Yellow Jackets got to be a little bit frustrating, Bob, for the Yellow Jackets to move the ball so well against this Warren County team, then to be struck by lightning with that long pass.
That was so unusual. I was watching Chris Coghill, and I thought for sure he's going to run him down, and he just turned on the burners.
Yeah.
Wow.
So 7-0 out score. Wildcats out in front of the Yellow Jackets. 1st and 10 for James Monroe. Quarterback under center. Turns, hands it off, and a run, and no gain on the left side of that James Monroe offensive line. Might have picked up a yard. 2nd and 9 facing James Monroe.
Yeah, the Jackets, I hate to say it, if they get pinned back and get desperate, they're gonna throw down the field.
Yes. 2nd and 9 yards to go for James Monroe at the 30-yard line. You got two receivers to the near side of the field, and some confusion about the formation they want. Quarterback looking to throw the football, and he has a man with the catch inside the 40. Down to the Warren County 40, make it 36-yard line. So the Yellow Jackets passing game is there.
Yeah, it is. I mean, he laid that ball right in his hands. So
that was number 15 with the reception for the Yellow Jackets. Favorite target, Chris Reeves-Williams, coming up with the big catch. It's 1st and 10 yards to go for James Monroe at the Warren County 36-yard line. Got three receivers. Quarterback fakes a handoff, looking to throw the ball, and a pass pattern across the middle. Intended for number 14 for the Yellow Jacket. You know what, Bob? He was wide open.
And it looked like he went through his hands.
Turner White for the Yellow Jackets. You know what that was? Footsteps.
Footsteps, yeah. Takes a lot of experience not to think about that.
And nerves.
Yeah.
2nd down at 10 yards to go for the Yellow Jackets. Zach Davis, the quarterback, gets the snap, pitches, sweep around the right side, flag coming out. Yellow Jackets cut it back inside, down inside the 30, but a probable holding call against the Yellow Jackets. Some of the Warren County players pointing toward James Monroe.
They'll bring that back and put JM in a passing mode again. I was hoping they'd go to the running game a little bit more.
And the Yellow Jackets have to play mistake-free football here, Bob. They can't afford to make mistakes. Pushing the ball back to the Warren County 41-yard line. Setting up a 2nd down and about 16 yards to go. 6:06 to go in this Class 3 Region B semifinal playoff game. Yellow Jackets break huddle. You got two receivers split to the far side, one in the slot. Operating from the shotgun formation. Davis looking and throws a bullet, and it's caught for a gain of about 7 yards down to the 34-yard line of Warren County.
Wow, it looks like the Jackets are going to be able to throw on them. I just wish that the running game could get established.
Yes. So 3rd and about 8 yards to go for James Monroe at the Warren County 34-yard line. Zach Davis, the quarterback, the junior, sets his offense, awaits the snap, gets the snap, backs up about 5 yards, and he throws a pass, and it's tipped, intended for number 3, Omaro Barnum, and it falls incomplete.
I was looking downfield there. Number 6 was wide open and nothing in front of him except the end zone.
Clear sailing.
Yeah.
So the Yellow Jackets, let's see if they go for it here, Bob, on 4th down. 4th and 8 yards to go for the Yellow Jackets, and they will go for it. Barnum to the near side of the field. You got big target number 15 to the far side. Quarterback looking, and he's hit as he released the football, and it falls incomplete. That pass intended for Zion Austin, and just like that, Warren County hold on 4th down, and they will get the ball in decent field position at their 34-yard line.
I tell you one thing, I bet they're looking at good a little stronger now, because they don't usually get outrun in that secondary like that. That was unbelievable.
Well, we saw the speed of this Warren County team, Bob, on that long touchdown.
Yeah.
Nobody was able to catch Mr. Good. 1st and 10 yards to go for Warren County. Handoff and a run, and nothing doing in the middle of that JM defensive front. See if we can pick up some players. That was Charlie Fry III in on stop for James Monroe.
Yeah, the Jacket defense, other than that long run, they're hitting. They're playing hard.
So 2nd and 9 yards to go for the Wildcats. Receivers split to the near and far side of the field. Man in motion to the near side. And that's going to be a run up the middle. Pickup of about 7 yards out across the 40 to about the 43-yard line. And that will set up a 3rd and short and an injured GM player.
See if I can get a number here.
So we're getting an official's timeout here. Warren County Wildcats, representatives of the Northwestern District, out of Front Royal. The Wildcats posted a 6-4 regular season record, and last week defeated Skyline by the score of 31-14 in a regular season rematch.
That was number 1 for JM.
Guy by the name of Bush, Bob. That's their head coach.
Yeah, wasn't Billy Bush, or another Bush.
3rd and short here facing Warren County. 4:41 to go in this scoreless first quarter. Yellow Jackets digging in on defense. Yellow Jackets showing blitz. And a long snap count here by the quarterback, trying to draw the Yellow Jackets off sides. It did not work. 3rd and about a yard to go. They keep it on the ground. They've got the 1st down and more into the secondary. Look at the speed as he gets to the outside. Finally pulled down inside the 25. Boy, it was a huge hole on the right side. And just like that, Warren County threatening here with a huge gain, Bob, on that 3rd down play.
That had to be Mr. Good again. Wow, I see something.
Yes. And fast, too.
Yeah.
Quick as a sneeze.
They will sneak up on you, won't they?
1st and 10 for Warren County. And another run. And a couple of JM players in on stop. See if we can't pick up number 21, number 22 for the Yellow Jackets. Chase Brown along with Chris Carter. So a gain of 2 yards on that running play. 2nd and 8 yards to go for Warren County. Pretty decent stadium up here.
Yeah, not too bad at all.
No artificial surface, natural grass.
I'm amazed at how green the grass still is.
Yeah, particularly up here in the mountains. 2nd down and 8 yards to go. And once again, they run the middle. And I think that's number 24 on the carry for Warren County. Logan DeHaven. I'm just pulling names out the head.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so one thing about having a private booth here, you know.
That's right.
Call them who we want.
Nice press box. I think they've got heat in here too, don't they?
Yeah.
But I'm the crazy one with the window open.
Oh, well, that you know, that probably makes it just right.
3rd and about 5 yards to go for Warren County. Quarterback rolling, throws a pass. He sets down right at that yard marker. A lot of missed tackles on the far side by James Monroe. And that's going to be a Warren County 1st down. He drove that cornerback back ball and then turned back upfield. He needed about 5 yards. He drove him back, turned around 6 yards. They pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, it's just like they draw it up in the locker room.
Yes. So 1st and 10 yards to go. Wildcats at the James Monroe, we'll say 10-yard line. 2 receivers split to the near and far side of the field, operating from the pistol. A little stutter step at the line of scrimmage, and a couple of JM players in on stop on the far side. See if we can't pick up some numbers. It's number 22, Chris Carter, in on stop again for Chris. Is pretty active early.
Yeah. They tried the left side of the JM defensive line, right side offense, but
yes,
they haven't gotten much out of that.
No. A little bit stingy on the far side. 2nd, and we'll say 9 yards to go. Plays coming in from the Warren County bench. So 2nd and 9 yards to go, and the coach does not like something. He's going to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. That's Warren County taking a timeout. 1:11 to go. And this 1st quarter is temporary timeout. I don't know what that was all about. So we are back to live action.
Yeah, I don't get that. I mean, you know, like he walked over there.
The official called it.
Well, nothing like a home game, right?
Penalty, I'm sorry, was against Warren County. And a run, and my goodness, right inside the 5-yard line. It was a 5-yard penalty against Warren County. Pushed the ball back outside the 10-yard line. So now it's a 3rd and about 2 yards to go at the James Monroe 4-yard line.
Yeah, Jack is going to have to stiffen up here.
Yellow Jackets, I thought they were getting off to a fast start. Defensively, they seem to be not in sync. And they fumble the football, and they get it back. So it's going to be back outside the 5 to about the 6-yard line.
Field goal.
That's going to end the 1st quarter play here in Front Royal, Virginia. Our score, it's Warren County 7, James Monroe nothing. We'll be back after this timeout. Welcome back to Warren County High School in Front Royal, Virginia. 7-0 outscore. Wildcats will attempt a field goal here. It's going to be about a 24-yard field goal attempt. This guy had a pretty good toe
on the extra point. Yeah,
yes. Field goal attempt is up, and it's good. 24-yard field goal by Warren County to extend their lead to 10-0. We'll take a timeout here with 11:58 to go, and it's just getting into the second quarter. Our score, it's Warren County 10, James Monroe nothing. Back after this. Welcome back to Warren County High School in Front Royal, Virginia. Class 3, Region B, semifinal playoff game. On the road, and the Yellow Jackets getting off to a sluggish start as they trail by the score of 10-0. I don't know why the Yellow Jackets can't get up for games like this, Bob.
Yeah, I'm just hoping it follows last week's pattern, you know, and that they have a better second half.
It's going to be a short kick. It's going to be fielded. A fair catch by the Yellow Jackets. That was number 1 for the Yellow Jackets to come up and make the fair catch. And that was Tyrus Gilson who made that catch. Good, smart move there.
Yeah, it's all right. So they have fairly good field position, and they need to mix up the running and passing a little bit and see what happens. I think give AJ a couple more tries and see what happens.
Yellow Jackets break huddle. They still got that pep in their step, but we have not seen it thus far. 2 receivers to the far side of the field. Quarterback. And a low cross buck play inside into the secondary. A.J. Johnson into Warren County territory down to the 46-yard line. That's the type of plays we want to see.
Yeah, I like to see those backs cross like that. It gives A.J. a step on people.
And I see some of the players, Bob, out there talking to each other on the field like, come on, let's get it together.
Yeah, if they come back and score here, they will have established themselves, I think.
1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets, and they keep it on the ground. That's number 24, Johnson, on the carry, down inside the 45 to the 44-yard line. Region 3B bracket, number 1, Thomas Jefferson, 7-3, taking on number 5, Culpeper, 5-6. That game is being played tonight at 7 o'clock at Huguenot. Number 2, Warren County, 6-4 versus James Monroe, 5-6. And we are here. 2nd and 9 yards to go for the Yellow Jackets. From the shotgun, the quarterback, Zach Davis, is looking, and he has a man and almost an interference call. But he covered him like a glove on that play. Incomplete.
I thought he sneaked it in there for a minute.
Yep. Ball was a little bit late getting there. So Zach getting a play from the JM bench. Number 3 coming in with a play as well, Amaro Bonner. 10:50 to go in this second quarter. So the Yellow Jackets, if they can win and pull this one out, Bob, play the winner of the Thomas Jefferson Culpeper game. 3rd and 9 yards to go. Here come the blitz, and the Yellow Jackets pick it up. Zach is going to be hit and pushed back, sacked on the play.
Yeah, he slipped out there as he setting up.
I don't think he has the time to drop back. And these players, Bob, are going to have to start running shorter routes because he doesn't have time to go down the field. Just some dink and dunk type passes.
Yeah. And those receivers can run after they catch the ball, so
yes.
that would work.
Miguel Hernandez, the kicker, in there for the Yellow Jackets. Guy does everything for the Yellow Jackets team. Punter gets off the left-footed kick, and it's going to be, he did touch it, and he's going to be hit down inside the 10 to about the 7-yard line.
Yeah,
that guy's living on the edge.
Yeah, no kidding.
Guts to play there.
Yeah, he had a lot of incentive to go back there and get that ball, too.
So the Yellow Jackets with a good punt from Hernandez, and it pins them back inside the 10-yard line. 9 minutes and 55 seconds to go in this first half. Fast-moving first half.
Yeah, Jackets need a break. Maybe get a fumble down here.
And the Yellow Jackets trail, Bob. They need points and they need them bad. You don't want to fall too far behind in this football game.
Exactly.
First and 10. And number 22 wrapped him up. Chris Carter on the play.
Yeah,
you called Chris's name, what, 3-4 times already?
Yeah, he's inspired.
No gain on that running play, setting up a second down at 10 yards to go. Ball at the Warren County, we'll say 7-yard line. Like you said, Bob, the Yellow Jackets need a breakdown here. Fumble, interception, something. And Warren County is not that good of a team that can shut the Yellow Jackets out. Quarterback throws a pass, and it's well over the head of the intended receiver. We led him about, 10, 15 yards?
He did, and he had a lot of height on the ball.
Yeah.
That receiver was open, but...
he overthrew him.
Yeah, he sure
He had to be Wilt Chamberlain to come up with that catch.
Right.
So that falls incomplete, stopping the clock with 9:06 to go here in the second. Yellow Jackets need one more big play here, Bob. 3rd and 10 yards to go for Warren County. Yellow Jacket can stop them here. They'll force them to punt and get the football in decent field position. Yellow Jackets switching, jumping around on defense. Man in motion to the far side of the field. Quarterback looking in that direction. He's going to be hit right around the 1-yard line. Nice blitz. Blindside.
Blindside, that's what I like.
Yeah. Quarterback never saw him. He was rolling to his left. The blitz came from the right side, from the left side. He never saw him.
You know, almost the way the Jackets lined up there, you could tell they were coming. And, they just didn't pick it up.
That was a great defensive call there by James' defense.
Yeah.
Thinking or knowing that the quarterback was going to roll out and throw.
Got to get a good snap on this. The guy standing on the end there.
Dangerous Johnson back to return. And he gets off a punt. And the Yellow Jackets get away from it. A.J. Johnson, I thought he was back a little bit too deep.
Yeah, he was. And I thought he could have fielded that ball. But
yeah. So it is blown dead at the Warren County 43-yard line. Yellow Jacket with excellent field position here, Bob. They need a score, and they need it bad.
Yeah, I'd like to see that cross-buck play again and see if they can get some yardage on that.
Got a receiver split to the far side of the field. Zach Davis, the quarterback, 2 receivers to the near side. Davis, and a handoff and a reverse. And plenty of daylight out in front. A nice run down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That was number 6, Zion Alston on the carry. 5'9", 164 senior. And the Yellow Jackets, Bob, seem to be mixing up their plays.
Yeah, I like to see that. And I also like to see the cross-bucks and the diversions and that sort of thing, because I'm sure they know that number 24 can run that ball whenever he wants to.
Trips to the far side of the field. Zach Davis, the quarterback. Zach gets the snap, pitches That's where you get him out in space. And a flag coming out. It's going to be a holding call against the Yellow Jackets. That play developed slowly, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. It's almost like A.J. went out and looked for the play to develop, and ouch.
And what happened, he was looking to cut back, but there was no hole there to cut back to. So the penalty against the Yellow Jackets, major penalty, back out to the 39-yard line. So it's still first down for the Yellow Jackets with 7:26 to go in this playoff game here on the road in the cold.
Yeah, Jackets need to be patient here. They don't need to get all this back at once. But it looks like they're in passing formation.
Yes.
But here we go.
Getting ready to say, Bob, first and 20 yards to go, and they keep it on the ground, getting through the secondary to, through that initial Warren County line, down inside the 35 to about the 33-yard line.
Yeah, if he planted and went right, he would have had a little more room.
Had a little bit more to run.
Yeah.
Run, rather. Second and about 14 yards to go. You can check us out on the World Wide Web. Tonight, I'll give you that web address coming up a little bit later. Second and 14 yards to go. Zach Davis looking. Rifles a pass. Man was wide open, and he just could not come up with the catch. That's Brandon Woolridge. Well, in defense of Woolridge, that ball might have been thrown behind him, Bob.
Yeah, it looked like, and I don't know. I'm getting the impression that they're having trouble with the lights or something because it looks like they're a little bit lost on where the ball is.
So third down, 14 yards to go for the Yellow Jackets, and they can't seem to put together a drive. And these receivers are going to have to start making catches.
Yeah.
Third and 14 yards to go. Zach Davis gets the snap, backs up, looking, flushed out of the pocket, reverses field, running around the right side, and it's going to be a drop pass again. My goodness.
That's a shame because Zach had running room.
Yes,
over there.
Not only did he come open, but he had enough for the first down.
Wow.
Never seen the Yellow Jacket receivers drop so many passes early in a football game.
Cold fingers, or what is it?
Might be cold out there. Well, I'm not saying it might be. It is cold out there. So that pass incomplete, stopping the clock with 6:17 to go. Yellow Jackets have got to make a play. They haven't made a play yet.
Now they need something to click for them.
And the punter is in there. Is that Hernandez? Yes, it is. So conservative call there by Coach Survey to punt the ball away rather than to go for it. And it's kicked into the end zone, so a touchback. Warren County will have it at their 20-yard line. Kind of conservative.
Yeah, I'm just thinking the Jackets are biding their time, and I keep waiting for them to, get a drive going and score a touchdown. And
maybe they'll get them in bunches, Bob. Everything seems to be going wrong right now for the Yellow Jackets. Maybe, the luck will turn here and things begin to happen. We certainly have seen better teams than this Warren County team.
Yeah, I'm looking down there across the front line, and they don't look that big.
No.
So let's see.
Pretty quick, though.
Yeah, they're quick.
First and 10 yards to go for the Wildcats. Fakes the pitch, throws a pass into a vacated area. It falls incomplete, stopping the clock with 6:04 to go.
That quarterback is not spotting his receivers. I can tell he's throwing to an area.
And I love to see him do that.
Yeah.
Quarterback is limping, Bob. Look at that.
Uh-oh.
Might have injured himself back there, but a noticeable limp by the quarterback. Again, he gets set with the shotgun formation and a handoff and a run inside out across the 25 to about the 26-yard line. So maybe this is Warren County has given us their best shot, Bob. And the Yellow Jackets just have to hang in here and come back and win this football game.
Yeah, whoever gave the speech at halftime last week needs to go again.
So 3rd down and about 6 yards to go for Warren County at their own 25-yard line. And now we're getting Warren County timeout. So the Wildcats taking a timeout here with 5:32 to go in this first half. 10-0 Wildcats. We'll be back after this. Welcome back to Front Row of Virginia in this playoff action game. 3rd and 6 yards to go facing the Wildcats. You got 3 receivers to the near side of the field. And the Yellow Jackets, they do have 3 defenders over here. It was a mismatch a little while ago. Quarterback looking to throw the football. And across the middle behind the intended receiver, it falls incomplete. And that will stop the clock with 5:28 to go. And the Yellow Jackets will force the Wildcats to punt here. So Coach Survey's strategy to punt the football early, Bob, has paid off because the Yellow Jackets held, and they will get the ball back again in decent field position. The punter, the receiver, the punt return man, they're back way too deep, I think.
I think you're right. I think...
I mean, this is a good punter, but I don't think he can punt the ball 50 yards here.
That's a long, long way back.
Punter standing at his 10-yard line. 4th down. And we're getting a whistle. What's called here? Delay of game against the Wildcats.
That's about time. I thought they've had a long time.
Took a long time, didn't it?
Yeah, they did. And I thought they had once before, you know, in fact, on the play that they scored on.
Penalty pushing the ball back to the 19-yard line. Punter standing at his 5-yard line. No low snap. Gets off a good punt on a return for the Yellow Jackets. That's Bonham turning the corner and reverses field, puts his head down, and back inside the 35 down to about the 34-yard line. So that was about a 20-yard return by Barnum.
Yeah, and he did some lateral stuff there, too.
Yeah.
He got himself open.
Well, let's see if we see an urgency here in the Yellow Jackets trying to score with 5:15 to go in this first half.
Yeah, this is the time to really grunt down and get it done.
Some folks making a trip from Fredericksburg up here. That's what you call a diehard fan.
Yeah, loyal Jacket fans.
Yep. 1st and 10 for James Monroe. Watch the matchup on the near side of the field. Will the Yellow Jackets put it in the air? And it's a little counter into the secondary. Nice run down to about the 25-yard line.
Guess what? Hardy's in the game.
Yes. So a little different look here from Hardy, who replaced our man.
Yeah, Zach Davis.
Zach Davis, correct.
Yep. He's coming back. He's going to run the offense here.
1st and 10 yards to go for the Yellow Jackets. 1st and 10 at the Warren County 25-yard line. Got a receiver split to the far side of the field. Everybody else is kind of bunched in there. Hardy under center. turns, and that's going to be number 15 around the far side. Nobody's out there. Nice block, and he runs down inside the 5 to about the 1 yard line.
He got horse collared down there too. Wow.
And that's number 15 on the carry. That's Chris Reeves Williams. And the Yellow Jackets threatening on the far side, and an injured Warren County player flat on his face right around the 2 yard line. Great play by the Yellow Jackets.
Wow, I tell you,
boy, it had him fooled, didn't it?
It really did, because I was following the guy they faked to. Wow.
So the Yellow Jackets threatening here with an injured Tiger Wildcat player now. Officials timeout, 4:32 to go. Area playoff matchups, Region 6B, number 5 Riverbend at number 1 Colonial Forge. Region 5D, number 4 North Stafford at number 1 Brook Point, and number 3 Harrisonburg at number 2 the Stafford Indians.
I tell you what, they've surprised me. They got by so easily last week. Wow.
Boy, we were talking about this matchup, Bob, coming up in the car. Region 4B, 4 undefeated teams will square off. Eastern View at number 1 Dinwiddie, number 3 Louisa, and number 2 Monacan. And we were saying that it should be a legitimate champion coming out of that group. Huh?
You know, no kidding. Oh man, we've played all those teams except Monacan.
First and goal from the 1 yard line, the Yellow Jackets, and that's KJ, and he's going to be pushed way back, but it's forward progress. He was hit at the 1 yard line, and they pushed him back 6 yards, and guess where they're spotting the ball? At the 5 yard line.
Oh, that's crazy. Like, where did he stop his forward motion?
Yeah.
No.
His forward motion was stopped up around the 2 yard line, and they put the ball back at 5. So
what a shame.
Second and goal from the 5 yard line for the Yellow Jackets. They've got to get in here with 3:49 to go. Region playoff game here at Front Royal, Virginia. Yellow Jackets. Hardy directing traffic out there. Hardy gets the snap. He's looking. Rifles a pass. He was hit as he threw the pass. And because he was knocked to the ground, Bob, but because they hit the football, there's going to be no penalty against.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to get any calls here.
Roughing call
tonight. Wow.
So that falls incomplete. Third and goal from the 5 yard line. Yellow Jackets have got to come up with a great play here. I like the enthusiasm as they break huddle. Yellow Jackets. And that's going to be a run and pull down at the 2 yard line.
So that brings up 4th down.
Yep.
By the way, Davis is back in the game. I don't know the significance of that, but.
So the Yellow Jackets with a 4th down and 4. 4th down and goal, rather, from the 4 yard line. 3:06 and counting down. Will they go for the field goal? Yes, they've sent a man in there, Hernandez, with a 20-yard field goal attempt here.
Got to get those 3 points back. So
Miguel Hernandez, the snap, the hold, the kick is up by Hernandez, and good. It is good.
Nice job.
20-yard field goal attempt. That is absolutely good for the Yellow Jackets, and the Yellow Jackets get on the board with 2:43 to go in this playoff game on the road in Front Royal, Virginia. We'll be back after this. Welcome back to Warren County High School. right smack dab in the middle of Front Royal, Virginia. There's your kick by Hernandez. It will sail into the end zone for the touchback. And the Wildcats will have it 1st and 10 at their 20-yard line.
So
Herman Kay and Bob Blackburn bringing you more high school football, the playoff style, the action. We've been here forever.
We have to figure out game 11 for how many years straight?
14.
Good gosh. Okay.
It might be, I think we said 14 late. It might be 15 years now straight.
Okay, so we're back into
playoff
the
action.
Overtime pay and all that. Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing times nothing equals nothing, right?
Comp time. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. 1st and 10 for Warren County at their 20-yard line. I think that field goal might be the spark that the Yellow Jackets needed, Barb.
It just may have been putting points on the board.
What the doctor ordered. 2:43 to go in this second quarter. And they keep it on the ground and a run into the secondary. Missed tackles, and he might go, but a couple of players getting ready to run him down. That's number 23. KJ Conaway finally running him down. KJ is a big guy too, Bob.
Yeah.
No quitting this guy. Huge run. All the way down to the James Monroe 29-yard line.
What was that good? Good has a...
Gotta be good on the carry. 1st and 10 yards to go for Warren County. And a quarterback with the keeper. And he gets to the outside, reverses it field. And a host of JM tacklers in on the stop. But leading tackler was Josh Coleman for the Yellow Jackets. That's going to be a 1st down for Warren County. They're already in field goal range.
Yeah, they have a good kicker also.
Yes. So 1st and 10 for Warren County at the James Monroe 18-yard line. Under 2 minutes remaining in this first half. Yellow Jackets showing blitz, and here they come. And a huge hole, but it closed quickly. And let's see who that masked man was that was in on stop for the Yellow Jackets. Number 22, Chris Carter. In on a stop for James Monroe.
Chris came to play tonight, didn't he?
As soon as we get a chance here, Bob, we're going to throw in some scores with 1:30 to go in this first half here in this playoff game. 2nd down and 7 yards to go. They keep it on the ground again. A huge hole. Thank goodness for linebackers.
Yeah.
Right now, the Yellow Jackets getting beat up front. These linebackers are coming up to make a stop. So 3rd and about 3 yards to go for Warren County. Ball at the James Monroe 11-yard line. Quarterback from the pistol. The Yellow Jackets showing blitz. Quarterback's going to run the football. He has the 1st down, or close to the 1st down. Going to spot it at the 8-yard line.
It looks like Warren County has decided that they're going to make their running game work here.
Yes. 44 seconds to go, and no indication of it's going to be 4th and inches here for Warren County. Now they're going to signal the 1st down. How are they going to do that without bringing the chains out? It was that close.
It's amazing. It's called the home field advantage. Huh?
Yeah. 12th man. Not the fans. The officials. So Yellow Jackets taking a timeout here with 44 seconds to go. 10-3 football game. Wildcats out in front. I can't understand in a situation like that, the ball so close, why would you automatically give them the 1st down without bringing a chain out?
I guess because they needed it.
And I think that's what the defensive coordinator for James Monroe was asking the official about.
Yeah, why not bring the chains out, fellas?
Yeah.
You know.
Now, how can you make a call like that wearing glasses? So first and goal for the Wildcats at the James Monroe 9-yard line. 44 seconds to go. Operating from the shotgun. Quarterback's going to call his own number, and he's going to be pulled down right around the 5-yard line. Clock is running, 33 seconds and counting down. They're going to try to get a couple of plays off here, Bob. Second and goal. Ball at the 4-yard line.
He must have called this play in the huddle because they're lining up.
They're going to try to get a play off here to score the touchdown. And it's over the head of the quarterback, and it might have taken him out of field goal range there. It was a fumble that was snapped high over the head of the quarterback. And that was a costly mistake there by Warren County.
Yeah, I don't get that.
So that might have taken him out of field goal range. So I think the tide is beginning to shift here a little bit, Bob.
Yeah,
some things might be getting to go James Monroe's way.
Yeah, and it's not going to take much for James Monroe to start believing that they can walk on these guys. But like it happened in the second half, they just gotta do it.
Timeout on the field with 8 seconds to go in this first half. Region 3B semifinal game. That other game taking place tonight. Thomas Jefferson 7-3 against number 5 Culpeper at 5-6. So let's see, it's going to be a 40-something yard field goal if they go for it. So it's a 3rd and goal for Warren County at their 28-yard line. James Monroe's 28-yard line. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's going to be sacked. Nice defensive play by number 22, Chris Carter, with a whale of a first half here tonight. 2 seconds left on the clock. So it's 4th down. How did they stop the clock? Did they call a timeout? I mean, he was sacked. Time should have run off the clock.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So, I mean, it shouldn't have been no time left on the clock.
Exactly.
And that's the end of the first half of play in this playoff game, Class 3 Region B semifinal game here at Front Royal, Virginia. Our score is Warren County 10, James Monroe 3. We'll be back after this. Here on the road in this Class 3 Region B semifinal game, 10-3 Warren County on top of the James Monroe Yellow Jackets, and Bob is standing by with a rundown of all the scoring in the first half of tonight's football game. In the meanwhile, let me give you some partial scores in Region 6B. Colonia Forge leading Riverbend by the score of 12-7 in the second quarter. Region 5D, North Stafford and Brook Point scoreless in the second quarter. Stafford 21, Harrisonburg 12 in the second quarter. Eastern View leading Dinwiddie 16-10 in the second quarter. Monacan 14, Louisa 7. That's the first quarter score. Culpeper on top of Thomas Jefferson. Boy, if the Yellow Jackets can win here, Bob,
they come back home.
We go back home for
if it's Culpeper.
That's right. So if Culpeper holds on, they're leading Thomas Jefferson, who is the number 1 seed, 14-7 in the second quarter. And of course, here on the road, it's Warren County leading James Monroe 10-3. And here's Bob Blackburn.
I'll tell you that we've had some strange things happen in the first half, and the Jackets are still in this football game. So only score in the first quarter was at 7:41 on a spectacular 97-yard TD pass and run by Jacob Good. Point after was good, and Warren County took a 7-0 lead into the second quarter. They scored again on a field goal at 11, just inside of the second quarter, on a 24-yard field goal by Warren County, and they took a 10-0 lead. JM came back and scored their only score of the night on a 24-yard field goal by Hernandez, and that made the score Warren County 10 and James Monroe 3 here at the half.
That's where we are, 10-3. And Bob, looking at the first half, thank you, my dear friend. Kurt Nicole, you remember?
Oh, yeah, Kurt, yeah.
And I'll give you those stats to read there, my partner.
Okay. All righty. Ready for this? Okay. As far as rushing is concerned, for JM, A.J. Johnson had 7 tries for 31 yards. Chris Reeves-Williams had 1 catch for 23 yards, and Zion Atkins had his name isn't Atkins. It's like Alston, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Alston. Yeah, Zion Alston is 2 carries for 20 yards. As far as passing is concerned, Zach Davis is 4 for 12, no interceptions, for 67 yards. And as far as receiving is concerned, Reeves-Williams leads the Jackets with 2 receptions for 61 yards. So the Jackets have some impressive stats here.
And the Yellow Jackets, they've been in the red zone a couple of times and came away with no touchdowns. That's the big question here in the first half for James Monroe. They were able to move the ball at times. No consistency out there on offense. And the big play, what can we say about that? That was kind of a fluke thing.
It was. And so I'm thinking at halftime, the coaches are going to say, guys, this game is for you to take it.
Yes.
So go out there and take it. If you don't, then you're done playing football, okay? So.
Plus, somebody's got to tell them in the locker room at the half bar that Thomas Jefferson is losing.
Yeah, right.
And we could host a region championship game next Saturday at Maury Stadium.
That is so worth it.
If the Yellow Jackets can come from behind and win, and Culpeper continue to beat Thomas Jefferson, so the Yellow Jackets are sitting right in a position where they can take control of their own destiny by coming back in the second half and beating this Warren County team.
Hey,
I'm sorry, Bob. Go ahead.
I was going to say, with everybody with a iPhone these days, they know that's going on. Okay.
So the Yellow Jackets will have to play better in the second half and come back and beat this Warren County team. If you take away that big play that they had of 97 yards, we're deadlocked at 3-3, and it's been a real defensive battle thus far. And the Yellow Jackets having an edge, being in the red zone a couple of times, but unable to put touchdowns on the board. So we're going to leave it right there. It's halftime, 10-3. We're going to go back here and try to make a fire.
Yeah, no kidding.
And we'll be back with the third quarter kickoff coming up after this timeout. And welcome back to Front Row of Virginia and Northwestern Virginia for tonight's playoff action as we get set for the second half of football in a Class 3 Region B semifinal game. Halftime is 10-3 with Warren County out in front. And Bob, what do you look for from the Yellow Jackets to start this? Well, bad thing is they'll be kicking off to Warren County.
And there's the key. And
yes.
Last week the same thing happened, and the defense came up big and stopped them, and that kind of sparked everything else. And the Jackets went on to score 31 points.
Well, the key to Yellow Jackets' success here in the second half is what kind of talk they got at the half to inspire them to get back in this football game. It's a knuckleball kick along the ground, picked up at the 11, 15, 20, and the Yellow Jackets all over the return man. Guess who that was for the Yellow Jackets on the kickoff team?
Was it Carter again?
It was Johnson.
Oh, Johnson. Okay.
Yes, AJ.
You don't have to call him Johnson.
You don't have to call me Johnson.
Yeah, I tell you what, he's gone viral here.
You doesn't have to call me Johnson.
All right, we gotta
get serious.
Yeah, gotta get serious. The Jackets got to make a big stand here, and
we got to put our game faces on here.
Okay, come in and block the punt. All kinds of things like that. Okay,
need some good stuff to happen here. 1st and 10 for Warren County at their 20-yard line, and it's a run and a slight gain out near the 25-yard line, out to the 24, where it will be 2nd down and about 6 yards to go for the Wildcats.
I was looking across that offensive line for Warren County, and the center is the biggest guy on the line.
Yep. Here we go again with a 2nd and 6 yards to go. And a nice defensive play. What a game. Number 21, Shea Sproul with a shoestring tackle. And a loss of a couple of yards, setting up a 3rd and about 8 yards to go. If it's any indication, Bob, from what we've seen thus far from the defense, they might be ready to play here in this second half.
Yeah, I'm sure I think they've sensed that the momentum is kind of swinging a little bit here.
3rd and 7 yards to go for Warren County at their 23-yard line. The quarterback rolling to his left, looking to throw the ball, and he's going to get rid of it with a reception, but a short gain. And the Yellow Jackets with a 3-and-out here, and they will force Warren County to throw the football. 4th and about 5 yards to go for the Wildcats. So the Yellow Jackets did their job there.
Yeah, they did. And I was looking at the quarterback for Warren County. He's still, a little gimpy back there. Gimpy. He got hit pretty hard after he threw that ball.
And he was kind of limping around earlier because he took a sack early, and he might have gotten hurt on that play. So that last hit on the quarterback certainly aggravated that earlier injury. Low snap, punter gets it off, and it's going to be kicked out of bounds on the JM side of the field. So the Yellow Jacket will have it in excellent field position, 1st and 10 at the Warren County 45-yard line.
Yeah, got to make this drive count here. Make it count for sure. I like a little of that deception in the running game, and I think the Jackets can.
And the thing is, Bob, all season long, we have seen this team play extremely well and put points on the board. And there have been times, too, where they have not played as well. So let's hope that this is a time where they will get it together and start scoring in this football game. 1st and 10, Yellow Jackets, and that's going to be the quarterback. And I think he ran the football, but I think he missed the handoff. It was a busted play. And
Johnson got there a little bit early. I thought, he was. So he faked to him, kept it himself. But you're right. I think that was a bit of a busted play there.
Gain of 1.5 yards on that running play, setting up a 2nd and about 9 yards to go for the Yellow Jackets. 4 wideouts operating from the pistol. The Yellow Jackets keeping on the ground, and a run down inside the 45 to about the 41-yard line. Big 3rd down play here for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, I'd run it again and then run it again, as they need to establish that running game.
8:50 to go here in the 3rd quarter, just getting on the way here in the 3rd. 3rd and 4 facing the Yellow Jackets. Everybody bunched in there along the line of scrimmage. Tight formation. Yellow Jackets pitch sweep. And he got to turn it upfield, and it's going to be close to that 1st down marker. And if not, they didn't get on that 3rd down, they will certainly go for it on 4th down. No indication that it is going to be a first down, so let's see where they spot the football.
Remember, the chain gang is reluctant to come out on the field, so.
4th and short facing the Yellow Jackets. Need about a yard here to pick up this first down. Going to give it to your boy here, Bob?
Yeah, I'm going to have to. I think
KJ?
Yeah, absolutely, because he's he's the guy that they can have 3 guys on his back and he can still get the yardage.
4th and a yard facing the Yellow Jackets here. Man in motion to the far side. Quarterback pitch, sweep around the right side, cuts it upfield into the secondary, tried to pop it through, but a huge gain around the right side by Johnson. And that will push the ball down inside the 20 to about the 19-yard line.
Didn't want to take chances on the measurement, right?
They've found success, Bob, in running right.
Yeah, and the first drive, it looked like to me running right was the way to go.
Was the right thing to do.
The right thing to do, right?
7:17 to go. The semifinal playoff game, the Yellow Jackets, a little counter, and that's going to be A.J. Johnson running hard down inside. No indication he got in. They're going to spot it right around about the 2-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and goal. I thought he got in.
Yeah, it looked like he broke that final tackle and got in, but left him out a little bit.
So the Yellow Jackets in the red zone here. They've been here before and did not get a touchdown. Yellow Jackets keep it on the ground again. That's going to be A.J. into the end zone, touchdown. 2-yard touchdown run, and the Yellow Jackets are pulling away from tying up this football game with 6:46 to go. Did not see, no flags on the play. That touchdown run by A.J. Johnson will count. Miguel Hernandez in to try to tie this game up. Straight away, extra point here. The snap, the hold, the kick by Miguel. It's up, and it is perfect. Got a new ball game here now. Timeout on the field, 6:46 to go. In the semifinal playoff game, we're deadlocked at 10. Back after this. Welcome back to Front Royal, Virginia, home of the Warren County Wildcats. 6:46 to go. We're tied at 10. Hernandez with a kick. It's a knuckleball, taking it the 15, 20, 25, and finally steps out of bounds on the Warren County side of the field. Nice return.
That was our friend Good.
He is good.
Yeah, he is good.
And I thought I saw a flag on the play. No flag. Temperature is supposed to get down to, what, 30s?
Yeah, somebody said they were expecting it to stay in the high 30s, but it's gone into, I think, about 34 now.
I think it's lower than that. 1st and 10. And that's going to be a lateral. You got to fall on the football. They pick it up and hit getting back to the line of scrimmage. But that was a lateral pass, and that ball was live, Bob.
Yeah, the Jackets realized it, but it was a little bit too late to
Let me see what
jump in there.
The ruling is here. Was it a forward pass? Yeah, it was a live football, so 2nd and 10 yards to go. Wildcats 6-11 and counting down here in this third quarter. James Monroe playing much better here in this third quarter than they did the entire first half.
Yeah, get a big stop here and come back down.
And that's the quarterback. Oh, he ran into a Mack truck.
Did he ever?
Right around the 39-yard line. Loss of yards on that play, setting up a third and about 12 yards to go for the Wildcats. Yellow Jackets beginning to pop out there now, Bob.
Yeah, I want to give Jonathan Washington, number 57 there. I mean, he nailed that guy. Wow.
Hit him hard right in his tracks, and he went immediately to the ground. Loss of yards on that play, setting up a 3rd and 11. And the Yellow Jackets have got to hold here on this 3rd down play. Quarterback operating from the shotgun. And a run up the middle, no minimal gain on that play. Might have got it out to about the 43-yard line, so a 4th down and about 9 yards to go. Probable. Now we're getting a unsportsmanlike against James Monroe. What the heck was that all about? That was a big play defensively, and that's going to give Warren County a major penalty down into JM territory. What was that all about, Bob?
I would love to know. I would just love to know. Could it have been something one player said, like, you know?
I'm thinking it was something they said because we didn't see anything happening out there.
No.
My goodness, you let the kids play.
Yeah, no kidding.
So from that unsportsmanlike conduct call, Warren County with a 1st down to the James Monroe 36-yard line. Put an asterisk by the time in that play because that could be the deciding play of the game called by the officials.
Yeah, and if the Jackets get by this and get the ball back without letting them score, to me that'll be the impetus for them.
Crucial penalty against the Yellow Jackets. 2nd and 2 yards to go. And a missed tackle and a 1st down to the 30-yard line. So,
see, that gave them all the mo they needed, didn't it?
They did their job defensively, and the referee gave them the 1st down. So 4:03 to go here in this third quarter. We're tied at 10. Warren County with a 1st and 10. And a run and a good defensive play by the Yellow Jackets. Might have lost a yard on that play. See if I can't see some of the players coming up. That's Chase Sproul, on stop for James Monroe. Che has really developed into a really good football player. And fine young man.
Yeah. Well, so is he in your class, or do you just know him? You know him from around the neighborhood?
Know his family, and they go to our church. Know its mom, grandma.
Okay.
Number 12 coming up with a big stop, Josh Coleman for James Monroe. So 3rd and 12 yards to go for Warren County. I almost said Western Albemarle. Where did that come from?
Oh, well, you've been doing this so long that,
so long that I'm losing my mind.
No, not that. It's just you got all that in your head.
3rd and 12, the quarterback getting ready to throw. And through the hands of the intended receiver, but a nice defensive play back in the secondary by James Monroe. That was Bonham on the coverage back there. So they are faced with a 4th down and 12 at the James Monroe 31-yard line. To go for a field goal here, it would be about a 40, 7-yard field goal.
They're not going to do that.
So a big 4th down play here. You got 3 receivers to the far side. Quarterback looking. Throws a pass in front. Led the receiver just too much. Falls incomplete.
Jackets take over.
Yes.
Nice.
They've done a great job defensively, even though the official gave them a big break.
Yeah, he marched that off fast, too.
And we didn't see anything.
No.
I mean, because we are, 2 eagle-eyed guys.
Well, I agree with you, Herman. I think somebody said something. I really do. And how can you, when the kids are excited, what just don't listen, guys.
Bobby, you know what we need right about now? Long touchdown run.
Yeah.
1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets at their 31-yard line. Zach Davis, the quarterback, gets the snap, and it's going to be a run. Number 6, nice move, and he's still on his feet. Finally steps out of bounds on the Warren County sideline after picking up about 6 yards.
Yeah, Alston, he's stepping up.
Zion Alston, 5'9", 164 senior, and on the stop. 2nd and 5. 2:13 to go here in this 3rd quarter. Class 3 Region B semifinal playoff game. Yellow Jackets. And that's going to be a run. And Johnson getting to the outside. Couple of people to beat. Look at the speed as he turns the corner around the far side.
I love to see the scooter roll. Love to see it.
Into Warren County territory. Down to the 48-yard line.
Got a roll going, guys. Got a roll.
You got to execute, minimize the mistakes, and things will happen. 2:04 to go, 3rd quarter. Deadlocked at 10. 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. Zach, swing pass, wide open, and a catch, and a run at the 44-yard line. So the Yellow Jackets gain 4 on that play.
Yeah, they're mixing it up a little bit, keeping them honest.
I still like running around that right side.
Yeah, I don't. I tell you what, there's been room there all night.
Yep. So 2nd and 6 yards to go for the Yellow Jackets. The ball at the Warren County 44-yard line. Zach Davis, the junior, pitches, run around the right side.
Yep.
That's the side I like, and he really collided with a Warren County player, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and about 2.5 yards to go. 1:06 and counting down here in the 3rd. We got a tie at 10.
Big 3rd down play here, Herman. Big time.
Yes, it is. 3rd and 2.5 yards to go for James Monroe. And the Yellow Jackets, and that's going to be the big quarterback with the run and the 1st down inside the 30 to about the 27, 28-yard line. Zach Davis on the carry.
I like the play call. Give him a little misdirection.
Yes. And go right. Run right.
Mm-hmm.
Hear me. Run right.
I'll scream it out the window if I have to.
So 1st and 10 for James Monroe. Warren County's 29-yard line. Zach Davis sends a man in motion to the far side. Swing pass with the reception and a run. Knocked out of bounds on the far side of the field. Stopping the clock with 20 seconds to go in this 3rd quarter. Nice time-consuming drive here by the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, it's exactly what they need. And I think I try to move the ball a little bit to the left so there's more room on the right for the next play.
Yeah, because you're operating from the right hash mark.
Yep.
2nd down and 8 yards to go for James Monroe. Haven't seen a pass in a while. Yellow Jackets, there's your swing pass to the near side. should have taken it outside. That's number 2 with the reception, Brandon Woolridge.
I tell you what, he's picked out a lot of receivers tonight,
Yes.
and that's a good thing. Love the way he delivers that football.
Oh, yeah. 3rd and 4 yards to go, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter of play in this Class 3 Region B semifinal football game. Our score, it's Warren County 10, James Monroe 10, back after this timeout. Welcome back to Warren County High School. 12 more minutes of football barring overtime. We're deadlocked at 10.
Jackets need to keep this drive going and get some more points. Make this drive count.
Here we go. Big third down play here for the Yellow Jackets. 3rd and 4 yards to go. A.J. Johnson coming over to check with Zach Davis, the quarterback. Johnson in motion. And it's going to be a run. Number 3, that's Barnum. And he might score into the end zone. Touchdown, James Monroe.
Wow,
what a play.
What a play.
Yes, sir. That's going to be, about a 31-yard touchdown run by number 3 for the Yellow Jackets, Amara Barnum. And he went literally untouched into the end zone.
Great deception. I like
Yes.
that. I love that.
And that time they ran left.
Yeah.
Extra point attempt here by number 17. Hernandez gets the kick up, and it is good. Class 3 Region B semifinal game. Timeout on the field. 11:54 to go. Just getting underway here in this fourth quarter. Yellow Jackets have taken the lead for the first time tonight. 17-10. We'll be back after this timeout. Welcome back to Warren County High School. Class 3 Region B semifinal game. Yellow Jackets on top 17-10. Booming kick. It's going to be taken at the 2, and he slips down right around the 2-yard line. And the referee, you know what? He almost didn't make that call.
Really?
Yeah, he slipped, lost his footing. Once you go down, you're down. And he got back up to try to run the football, and the official finally blew it dead.
Yeah, thank God for high school football. Huh?
Yes.
If that been the pros, the guy could have got up.
Yeah, until you get some contact.
Yep.
So the ball should be placed at the 3-yard line. Not a smart move that time by the return man. Should have let it bounce into the end zone.
Right. They're
At least they would have had it out to the 20.
What are they talking about?
I don't know what that's all about. Oh, that's going to be half the distance to the goal.
Personal foul on Warren County.
Warren County. So that's going to push the ball back to the 1-yard line. Boy, you got him just where you want him now, and you want him to make a mistake down here.
Yeah, absolutely. Make it a fumble. Fall in the end zone.
So Warren County coming into tonight's football game with a 7-4 record. That 5-6 record by James Monroe a little bit deceiving.
Yeah.
First and 10 yards to go, and they get it out a little bit out across about the 3-yard line, where it will be second and about 8 yards to go.
Yeah, if they can just stuff them back in there, even if they get the 3 and out, he's going to have to punt from the end zone.
You got to pin them back there. Yellow Jackets defense, they've got to come up big. And it's going to be a handoff, and Charlie Fry the third in on a stop for James Monroe. Out to the 5-yard line. So the Yellow Jackets, one more big down here defensively. Can't allow Warren County to pick up first down here, Bob.
No, or let Mr. Good take off like he did in the first quarter.
Yeah.
That was a jack.
Big third down play here, 3rd and 5. Ball at the Warren County 6-yard line. Quarterback standing right around the goal line. And he's going to run and throw the football. And he's got a man out there. Too soft on the corners. He allowed that receiver to come open.
Yeah, that was a brave play by Warren County.
Yes.
But
they also remember that 98-yard touchdown pass, too. So, 1st and 10 for Warren County at their 18-yard line. 10-15 to go in this football game, and they keep it on the ground, and a host of JM tacklers in on the stop. See who's getting up from the bottom. Number 72 in on the stop for the Yellow Jackets, and that's Tyrone Greenhow. Second and about, 6 yards to go?
Yeah, and I think the Jackets need to get them into a position where they try to run every time.
Pitch, sweep, and
this guy
turns
fast.
that corner. That kid is fast, and boy, he was driven out of bounds that time on a hard hit from number 2. That's Brandon Woolridge with the hard hit.
Yeah, guess who it is, Mr. Good. He's right. He's pretty fast.
Look what I've got, Bob.
All right. Oh, thank God for the loving wife.
1st and 10 yards to go. Swing pass. The Yellow Jackets miss tackles, and they're really playing too soft on the corners, Bob. You got to come up and challenge these receivers. And Warren County beginning to put together a drive to move the football.
Well, I'm seeing them throw the ball, and the momentum stopper would be an INT. But looks like they got some mo going. Yeah,
and that's good enough for a first down.
We are. Bless your heart.
You guys get a scarf. It matches. Looks good.
It works. It works for me. I tell you what.
And a big play by the Yellow Jackets. Charlie Fry the third coming up with the big hit. Back to the JM 49-yard line. 2nd down and about 14 yards to go.
Got to jump on top of that.
This blanket feels good.
I tell you,
how's your scarf?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and let it go into overtime. It has to. No, I tell you what, it feels good.
So, 2nd and 13 yards to go for Warren County at the JM 49-yard line. Quarterback looking, rolling to his right. And again, that soft cushion by the Yellow Jackets corners. And a catch down inside the 45 to about the 41, 42-yard line. Yeah, 8:09 to go. I'm sorry, Bob.
I was going to say, it looks like they've discovered something over there in the flats, and they better plug that up pretty quick.
So 3rd, 7 yards to go for Warren County. Big defensive play here for the Yellow Jacket. Might be two-down territory here for Warren County.
Right.
If they don't pick it up here on third down. 7 yards to go, 7:44 to go in this fourth quarter. Quarterback throws a pass, slant across the middle, missed his target and falls incomplete, stopping the clock with 7:39 to go in this football game.
So they'll go for it on fourth down, I'm assuming.
JM up by 7, 17-10. Yellow Jackets with the lead. Big fourth down play here for Warren County. 4th and 7 yards to go for the Wildcats as the play comes in from the bench. Here we go. Big play. Quarterback operating from the shotgun. Going to throw the ball. He's going to run it. And he's picked up the first down. What a gutsy call by the quarterback. He wanted to throw that football, Bob, but nobody was open.
Yeah, smart move there, and he prolongs the drive here, and that's exactly what they wanted to do.
It was a fourth down, so what a big play by Warren County to keep this drive alive down inside the JM 35 to the 34-yard line. Yellow Jackets aggressively moving around on defense, and that's a run up the middle and a gain of about 6 yards, setting up a second down and about 3 yards to go.
Yeah, I'd hate to say this, but the timeout is what was needed. I'm trying to get it out of my mouth.
Yellow Jackets taking a timeout here, see if they can stop this momentum by Warren County with 7:06 to go in this fourth quarter. Yellow Jackets up by a touchdown and an extra point. And Bob, the momentum definitely has shifted toward James Monroe, but it looks like Warren County trying to get it back.
Yeah, and it's they have to score a touchdown. It's not like a field goal is going to help that much, and so the Jackets need to step up. And I'm glad they called timeout, and they're going to go over there and talk about what they're doing.
Well, you got the defensive coordinator over there talking to his defense and telling them exactly what he wants from them out there on the field. And he knows this offense from Warren County, so they have tendencies in what they run, and he wants to shut that down.
Yeah, and I'd love to see him get a little penetration in that backfield, kind of stop things before they roll.
Second and a long 3 for Warren County. Quarterback. And the Yellow Jackets come up with a nice defensive play. No gain on that running play. Third down here. Definitely 2-down territory for Warren County. 6:50 and counting down here in this fourth quarter. All the plays for this Warren County team, Bob, coming in from the bench.
Yeah, and that's always, I don't care what you say, how good it works. It's still a communication problem, I believe.
Yeah. Third down, the quarterback looking to throw the ball. Throws a pass, and it's going to be defended extremely well back there on coverage with number 3, Amaro Bonham.
Well, he's played the game tonight.
Yes, he has. So Bonham back to get in the way of the receiver, and that pass falls incomplete, stopping the clock with 6:27 to go in this fourth quarter. Big fourth down play here for both teams.
Oh, yeah.
4th and about 3 yards to go for Warren County. Here's the big play. Yellow Jackets need a stop. Quarterback, let's see if he'll throw the football. He's looking to throw it, and it's going to be incomplete. What a play by Barnum. He got the ball just as that football got there and dislodged it, and it's incomplete. The Yellow Jackets will get the football.
That was a momentum breaker.
Yes.
It really was. Nice job.
What a timing on that hit was perfect.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
You think they got there a little bit early? No, I don't think so.
Absolutely not. We need a break from the stripes tonight.
That's right. 6:23 remaining in this football game. If the Yellow Jackets can put together a nice drive to run some time off the clock. 1st and 10 yards to go for the Yellow Jackets. Quarterback gets the snap, looking downfield, and has a man. And it's going to be a catch at the 40, 35, 30, 25, pushed out of bounds at the 20-yard line.
Did he lay that ball in there?
Yes, he did.
What?
Number 15, Chris Reeves-Williams with a huge reception and stepping out of bounds deep into Warren County territory at about the 17-yard line. What a play, Bob.
Yeah, no kidding. Right when he needed it. He put a lot of mustard on that football, too, for a long throw.
And a gutsy call by the Yellow Jackets, too, to throw the football. Yellow Jackets deep into Warren County territory. 1st and 10 at the Wildcats' 17-yard line. 2 receivers split to the far side of the field, 2 to the near. Quarterback handoff, number 24 on the carry. That's A.J. Johnson down to about the 11-yard line. Nice gain on 1st down, setting up a 2nd and about 4 yards to go.
Yeah, he made a good move there, and Brand left. Okay, so now they have plenty of room to go right, and that's where we want to go.
And a good thing about it, too, Bob, with 5:49 to go here in this 4th quarter, they are in Hernandez's field goal range.
Yeah, and that would put this game out of reach.
Yes. So they really don't have to score a touchdown. That'd be great if they did get in. Yellow Jackets again keeping on the ground, and a nice defensive play by Warren County to come up to trip up the ball carrier Johnson in the backfield for a loss of a yard.
Yeah, they got it on that right side, and okay, let's do some sort of reverse, whatever.
And I don't have to tell you, the loser will go home, and the winner will advance to the region championship game next Saturday. 4:57 and counting down here in this 4th quarter. Yellow Jackets threatening here. 3rd and 7 yards to go. Warren County will say 16-yard line. Zach Davis throwing the pass. It's down in the corner. And a catch. It's a touchdown.
Oh, me.
Yes, sir. It was the fade in the corner of the end zone. And it was a jump ball situation. And that's number 2 with the catch for the Yellow Jackets, Brandon Woolridge. Bob coming up with the catch, and we'll say it's about a 15-yard touchdown reception from Zach Davis to Woolridge. Yellow Jackets for the extra point here with 4:38 to go. The snap, the hold, the kick by Hernandez is up, and it is good. Timeout on the field, 4:38 to go in this Class 3 Region B semifinal game. Our score is James Monroe 24, Warren County 10. Back after this. Welcome back to Front Royal, Virginia. In this semifinal game, kick by Hernandez into the end zone, touchback, and Warren County will have it 1st and 10 at their 20-yard line. 4:38 to go. Yellow Jackets up by 14.
You know, when the Jackets called timeout over there, and then that made that stop,
Things changed.
The rest of it was icing.
What a comeback by the Yellow Jackets in this second half. It ain't over yet, but the Yellow Jackets are in pretty good shape here now, leading by 14.
Should we say the driver's seat?
In the driver's seat.
In the driver's seat.
First and 10 for Warren County at their 20-yard line. You can look to see this quarterback kind of air it out here a little bit, Bob. Quarterback looking to throw the football. He steps up, throws a pass, and he has a man in the secondary. And finally brought down deep in JM territory. My goodness. Did I say it wasn't over yet?
Yeah, that number 8. I tell you what, he got himself open.
Yeah, he's a player. Big, huge gain down to the James Monroe, let's say 9-yard line. Perfectly thrown ball, and these receivers have speed, Bob.
Yeah, I mean, he took all. I was looking for number 11.
Yeah,
because he's so fast.
First and goal from the JM 9-yard line. Yellow Jackets, and that's going to be a run. And we got one guy to beat. He gets into the end zone, touchdown. Just like that, Warren County has scored to make this thing interesting. 24-16. That was a 9-yard touchdown run. Nine-yard touchdown run, and just like that, Warren County has cut into that JM lead. Extra point here. Here's a snap to hold the kick. It's up, and it is good. Timeout on the field. 4:05, and Mr. Moe is on the side of the Wildcats right now as they quickly get on the scoreboard. Class 3 Region B semifinal game, 4:05 to go. 24-17, James Monroe back after this. Welcome back. What do you think, Doc?
I think we're going to see an onside kick here right quick. Let's see. They don't really, I mean, there's 4 minutes, but I think we'll see an onside kick or at least a squib or something.
So Warren County, let's see if they will try to get the ball back, and they kick it short. And 2 JM players fighting over the football. This money caught, fair catch, and down at about the 34-yard line. So the Yellow Jackets need to run some time off the clock.
They do, and just conservative runs, whatever. But I'd like to see some deception in the backfield and give the guy a little more.
Don't do anything foolish here.
Yeah.
To allow Warren County to get the football back and come back and tie this game up.
Yeah. They need to be real conservative here.
3 receivers to the near side of the field, 1 in motion to the far side. Pitch, sweep, run around the right side, and out across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Gain of 2 yards on that run. 3:49 to go in this football game. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just going to, I'm speaking out loud saying, take your time, guys, take your time.
Second, 8 yards to go for James Monroe at their 36-yard line. 3:28 to go. Class 3 Region B semifinal game. And the Yellow Jackets, that's going to be number 3, and a flag coming out. Barnum on the carry has the first down, but it's going to be a call against the Yellow Jackets. It's going to be a holding call. These referees seem to be timely with their penalties.
It's been a long time since we've mentioned.
Yeah, we've had good officiation. Good officiating, rather.
Yeah.
All year, haven't we?
Yeah, we have, and
until we run into this bunch.
Yeah. Well, we're far enough away where nobody knows.
That's right.
Okay.
Major penalty against the Yellow Jackets, setting up second and about 17 yards to go. 3:10 and counting down here in this fourth quarter. Zach Davis gets the snap, pumps, and he has a man and a catch. What a play!
Way down the field.
Number 15, Chris Reeves-Williams, eating his man alive over there on the far side. That corner just cannot cover Williams as he makes a great catch down to the Warren County 39-yard line.
Yeah, this home crowd kind of got quiet right quick.
3 minutes remaining in this football game, and the Yellow Jackets on the move here. 24-17 JM. Yellow Jackets with a 1st and 10. And it's going to be a run up the middle. Nice run of about 9 yards out to the 30-yard line. And that's Johnson on the carry. He should be approaching somewhere around 80, 90, 100 yards, Bob.
Yeah, he's been working hard tonight, hasn't
Yes.
he? He's something.
So the Yellow Jackets with a 2nd and short here. Guess what I would do? 2nd and short? I'd throw the ball.
Yeah. Yeah, and it would be a score. I'm almost sure of it.
2nd and a yard to go. Zach Davis is quarterback. And it's going to be a run. Barnum on the carry with the 1st down now near the 26-yard line.
The Jackets, I tell you what, a lot of good confidence players here.
And an ally of the Redskins, ally of the James Monroe Yellow Jackets now, Bob. Look at the clock. 2:07 to go in this football game. Yellow Jackets can advance to the region championship game. And I'm right in beat with the crowd. Here we go. Timeout on the field. Let's keep it right here, partner.
All righty.
Minute 48 to go. Yellow Jackets up 24-17.
God bless your wife.
Cardiac James Monroe Yellow Jackets.
Yeah.
Why do they put us through this?
I know, but the same script from last week, in the first half, it's kind of disappointing, and then the second half, boom.
Yep. 2 different teams.
Yeah. Somebody's giving a good speech at halftime.
We got to find out who that guy
Right.
and invite him on our show.
Yeah, right.
So,
got any
yes, sir.
got any updated scores? TJ and Culpeper?
See if we can't find some scores. Scores. Tell man to get it. 24-17. The Yellow Jackets keep it on the ground. Nice run down near the 20 to about the 21-yard line. And I thought I saw a flag on the play.
A.J. Johnson was the ball carrier, but
Yellow Jackets taking a timeout, Bob. So, minute 41 to go. You couldn't ask for a better position to be in right now than what the Yellow Jackets are in.
Yeah,
They've got the ball. deep into Warren County's territory. They lead by a touchdown and an extra point, and only a minute 41 to go.
Yeah, even if they don't score here and they get the ball deep down in the territory, you know, Warren County will have to make long passes to get the ball up the field.
Bob, I think we just got an updated score. Culpeper beat Thomas Jefferson 14-7.
Mercy, mercy me.
So if the Yellow Jackets can hold on, they would host that game, right?
Would have to,
I would
right?
think so. I mean, they're the higher seed. So here we go, 2nd down and 4 yards to go for James Monroe. 2 receivers to the far side of the field. Yellow Jackets, and that's going to be Johnson running around the left side, has the first down, and he steps out of bounds. Should have fallen down inbounds, but you can't teach them everything.
No, you know.
So that's going to stop the clock at a minute 33 to go. First down for the Yellow Jackets down to the Warren County 14-yard line. So the Yellow Jackets trying to seal this win here on the road. So 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. And the Yellow Jacket, that's going to be Zach Davis on the carry. Did you see Zach putting both hands on that football?
Yeah, I was following AJ there because he made a nice fake to him. But, yeah, you're right. If Davis is highly aware that there can be no mistakes now.
Well, that's certainly got to be a major upset in Class 3 Region B playoff action, Bob, with Culpeper beating Thomas Jefferson, the number 1 seed. Thomas Jefferson, number 1 seed at 7-3. Culpeper, the 5th seed, with a 5-6 record. And the report we just got, it was Culpeper beating Thomas Jefferson by a score of 14-7.
Okay, all the more incentive for finishing this one off for JM and coming home tomorrow.
We're looking good. So 2nd and 8 yards to go for the Yellow Jackets at the Warren County 13-yard line. Yellow Jackets, and they feed number 24 down inside with a minute 19 to go. Warren County taking another timeout here. Don't have much time left here now. The Yellow Jackets with a 3rd and 2 when we resume play here. But this game of football is something, isn't it, Bob?
It really is. You know, it started out to be kind of a mediocre thing here, and all of a sudden the 4th quarter has turned into a football game.
Yes. And the big surprise, Culpeper upsetting Thomas Jefferson, the number 1 seed tonight.
Yeah, it's got to be good news for the Jackets, and I wonder if anybody over there has told them.
So that means you could have a 5th and 3rd seed, Bob, coming into next week's game with identical records.
Yep.
3rd and 2 facing the Yellow Jackets, and that's Johnson on the carry close to that first down marker, and a referee is signaling that it's 4th and short.
Come on, bring the chains out.
Yes, please, bring the chain out. Can you request the measurement if you're the coach?
I know if I'm Coach Survey, I'd certainly go, would you please bring the chains out?
So it's going to be 4th, and Hernandez
is going to try to
setting up for about a 21-yard field goal. That's a tough angle, Bob, from the left hash mark. And the Yellow Jackets taking a timeout there. Oh, look who you got as the holder back there.
That's
Zach Davis.
Okay.
So you could really do something crazy with 35 seconds to go.
Yeah, but
Fake it.
Yeah, it ended up being a pass, and that would be a little dangerous.
So what an exciting second half of football tonight. The Yellow Jackets giving up one touchdown here in the second half, but they pretty much shut the door on Warren County's offense here in the second half. So that's got to be all the timeouts for the Wildcats, Bob.
Yeah, it's even if they get the ball back, it'll be we'll see. This could ice it.
Field goal attempt, and it is perfect.
Perfect, nice.
So that's going to be a 21-yard touchdown, field goal rather, by Miguel Hernandez. And some fisticuffs out there between both teams. Flags on the field. And it should be offsetting penalties against both teams.
That would be the normal call, but
yep.
I'm not sure.
Unsportsmanlike against James Monroe, against Warren County, they offset. So we're right back where we started. You remember that song by Maxine Nightingale?
Oh, sure do.
32 seconds left. The Yellow Jackets up by 10, 27-17. Completely different second half by James Monroe. And I guess the Warren County fans are saying the same thing for their team.
Yeah.
So the Yellow Jackets set to kick off to the Wildcats. I was talking with a gentleman here in the press box whose son is playing, Bob. He was telling me about how this team really plays hard and better in the second half.
Oh.
And I kind of looked at him and smiled. And the momentum of that kickoff took the player to the ground. Now it looks like he might have hurt himself. And that's going to be 1st and 10 for Warren County at their 1-yard line.
99 yards to go and still can't take the lead.
32 seconds remaining in this Class 3 Region B semifinal game. And the Yellow Jackets will be in that championship region game next week. What a great win for James Monroe.
Yeah, no kidding. We'll be glad to get out of the Arctic region and come home with a victory.
It is cold outside. Or I should say, baby, it's cold outside.
Baby.
32 seconds to go. Quarterback throws a pass. And was it inbounds? I think so.
Okay.
So they moved the ball and spotted at the 16-yard line.
I can see an INT here.
Pick six. 27 seconds to go. In Warren County, I think they're out of timeouts. Got 3 receivers to the near side of the field. A pass across the middle. And a couple of missed tackles into the secondary out across the 40.
He stayed in bounds, so.
They stopped the clock until they reset the chain on the far side. Now it should start. Yep, 18 seconds to go. And they clock it.
Okay.
So they're going to have to come up with a big 10-point play here.
10-point play, right? How could that happen?
So the Yellow Jackets in the championship game next Saturday. Here we go. 12 seconds to go. And he gets out of bounds on the far side of the field into JM territory, down to the 47-yard line. Got time for one more play, maybe two plays. 8 seconds to go. As soon as they set that ball, what's going to be 3rd and short. I don't know why the clock isn't running now. I don't think he got out of bounds on the far side.
I don't think he did either.
Nope. So this is a gimme. 3rd and about a yard to go. Quarterback looking downfield, gets away, throws a pass, and it's going to be picked off.
Jam's jumping up and down, and I think they did.
Really does not matter because that's the end of the game. No more time left in this football game. Final score from Front Royal, Virginia in this Class 3 Region B semifinal game. The Yellow Jackets advanced by beating Warren County 27-17. We'll be back after this timeout. Welcome back to Front Royal, Virginia. Final score was 27-17.
27-17.
Boy, they wiped the clock quick up here, Bob.
Yeah, they do.
So without further ado, I'm going to send it right over to Bob Blackburn.
All right, Warren County took control in the first quarter at 7:41 on a 97-yard TD pass to Jacob Good. He did most of the running on that, and the point after was good. Made it 7-0 in the first quarter. Second quarter, Warren County back again on a field goal, 24-yard field goal, and that made it 10-0 Warren County. Then JM got on the board at 2:43 with their 24-yard field goal by Hernandez, made it 10-3, and that was the score at halftime. JM came back in the second half and got the only score of the third quarter with at 6:46 with a 2-yard TD run by A.J. Johnson. Point after was good. The score was tied at 10-all going into the fourth quarter. In the fourth quarter, it was all James Monroe. At 11:59, they had a 30-yard TD run by Barnum. Point after was good, made it 17-10. JM comes back at 4:32 on a 24-yard pass from Davis to Woolridge. Point after was good, made it 24-10. Warren County made one last gasp at 4:05 on a 9-yard TD run, and JM put the game away with 32 seconds left on a 21-yard field goal by Hernandez, making the final score James Monroe 27, Warren County 17.
Boy, do we, thank you, Bob, we applaud the effort of the Yellow Jackets in the second half tonight, scoring points and denying Warren County from only giving up one touchdown in the second half. So a big change, and the Yellow Jackets will advance to the region finals next Saturday. And if Culpeper, the word is Culpeper did beat Thomas Jefferson, right?
Thomas Jefferson of Richmond, yep.
So that means the Yellow Jackets will host the region championship game at Murray Stadium, and I guess kickoff time is somewhere around 1 o'clock next Saturday. And stay tuned, and we will give you the exact time of that football game. So without We're going to hurry up and get out of here. It's cold.
It is cold.
27-17, the final score. The Yellow Jackets advance to the Region Championship game next Saturday at Morris Stadium. So for Jim Chandler, my good friend Bob Blackburn, I'm Herman Kay saying so long from Front Royal, Virginia.